We're talking about people being sold, bought and sold for somebody else's profit.
Rani Hong was one of those people.
Now, I'll show you a photo of me.
This picture begins to tell the story. It's Rani at 7 years of age, frail, frightened. At this age, you should be full of life. Rani was afraid of life. That was almost 40 years ago in India. Rani was sold and primed for her new life of forced labor.
So in my case, I was beaten quite a bit, held in a cage, so my legs had atrophied, the muscles, and so I had difficulty walking.
Rani managed to escape from the clutches of her master only because she became too frail.
I was no longer useful.
That's when her trafficker sold her for international adoption. Look at her now.
We can change the lives of many victims.
We're listening. They're listening. Hospitality employers and employees in Snohomish County getting training.
My goal is to inspire you into action.
From someone who knows.
Oftentimes, they don't know how to identify a situation of forced labor.
And John Sharify joining us now live on King 5 Mornings. So you talked about she was sold to an international adoption. How did you get from there to here?
Yeah, and this is where it becomes very emotional when Rani talks about her adoptive mom, who's in Olympia, Nellie Jean Clark, who saved her life, who nurtured her, who created a beautiful life for her because her adoptive mom died from cancer when she was just 16 years old. So she never got to see Rani do the wonderful things that she's doing on the issue of human trafficking and raising awareness, and she talks about that very emotionally, and you'll see that tonight at 11 o'clock.
And she's doing a lot of things in local schools now, isn't she?
She is. There's something that she's created, her idea. It's the slave-free zone, and you can earn that designation if you also are raising awareness about this issue, and she's doing that at Olympia High School, where her son is a freshman, and basically it's asking those kinds of hard questions of, where do these products come from? At the student store, for instance, what they do is they dig deep and look to see, to look at the supply chain, to see that no forced labor was involved in those products that are on the shelf.
It's a story of human triumph. We've got about 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
What's the most impressive thing about her?
Well, first of all, it's that she is everywhere. Right now, she is at the Vatican. She sent me an email yesterday saying that she met with Pope Francis. She spoke at the United Nations. When we first started the story, she said, I'm going there. I'm going to tell my personal story. And we have some of that video as well that you'll see at 11 o'clock.
I've known her for such a long time.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful that you can share her story with all of us.
Yeah. Thank you.
She shares so much. John, thank you. Looking forward to your report tonight.
Yeah.